So this is my son, and this is how he's sleeping. My husband had him, and he was fussing and crying and upset and freaking out. So he's like, here, you take him. He seems like he wants you. So I sit him up next to me because he likes to sit up like a big boy, even though he's only 3.5 months old. And then he decides he's going to flop forward. I'm like, okay, Goofy, whatever. And then immediately, he's out like a light. Kids. So this is us just screwing around Home Goods, looking at some of the Halloween stuff. I wanted these eyeballs on a string. My Goofy daughter found this pillow, Sparkles and Skulls. It's totally her. She's so my kid. And then we just kind of wandered around a little bit. Around the corner here, you'll see me look horrified at the price they were charging for some of the crystals. I apologize if this audio is very terrible. I'm using a gaming microphone, so here comes the face. Watch. Ah. So we are shopping at TJ Maxx, and I found their makeup section. My wallet's not going to be happy after today.
This is actually the movie.
Is that? Oh, that's cute, and it's actually by Mercury. I actually know that brand. Maybe.
It would be either
Goober.
McGee.
Oh. Elephants everywhere. I love them. Not that I need any more decoration. This was just more screwing around and looking. I was thinking about getting that mirror for a makeup mirror in my craft/makeup corner, but I ended up not buying it. I ended up muting this audio because my daughter was acting crazy and there was all kinds of people moving inventory in and out of the back room. And then Scott called me over, so I'm wandering, trying to friggin' play Marco Polo with him here. And I finally found him, and he's showing me something that I basically already own. Men, they're so goofy. My daughter wanted to show me her cool pose. She thinks she's cool, because she's 6. And then she ran away. So I just wanted to update you on today's goings-on. And last night's, apparently. So I got a call early evening from my mom last night telling me that our family dog had passed away. So I went through dealing with that and trying to help my daughter deal with that because she's been around him her whole life. We used to live with them, so she grew up around him. She saw him every day until she was 4, and then she still saw him most days when my husband and I would go to work. Sorry, I'm so fidgety. My back hurts today because I didn't sleep very well. But then I get a call. This is the complicated part. I get another call about 2-3 hours later or so. It's my mother again. Our dog survived, I guess you could call it. I guess what happened was he had had a very severe seizure. Now, him having a seizure is not entirely unusual. He's been having them for a few years now, on and off, relatively infrequently. When he started having them when he was a puppy, we were told there really wasn't anything that they could do for him at the time. So we just kind of learned how to deal with it when it happened because it wasn't very often. But now that he's getting older, he's about 12, they started becoming a lot more frequent and a lot more severe, lasting longer, affecting his muscular skills, I guess, more after it was over. And I guess what happened last night was he had a very, very severe seizure, and he ended up swallowing his tongue. And he did, in fact, pass away. But my stepdad removed his tongue from his throat and performed CPR and was able to regain a heartbeat and breathing, very shallowly, but still something, and rushed him to the ER vet here in town, and they were able to save him. So now he's at home with my parents, and he's on medication, anti-seizure medication, and he is still not doing very well. He won't drink on his own. We figured out a way to get water in his mouth with a syringe that basically forces him to drink it. Like, he can swallow, but the action of, like, tipping his head to drink from a bowl is too much for him. My stepdad got him to eat a little bit today, but he has to be basically under 24-hour care, at least for now, because his front legs and the majority of the front of his body, the front half of his body, is still acting like it's in seizure. It's still paralyzed, like it usually is in the aftermath of a seizure, but that usually only lasts about 30 seconds or so, and then he's up and wobbling on rigid legs and trying to get moving again, and then he's fine. But as of right now, his front legs aren't moving at all. So we're gonna have to see what happens, because if the paralysis doesn't go away, we don't like the outcome, because it's not a happy one. But so that's the emotional roller coaster I've been on for the last day and a half, and I wanted to share that with you guys because it's something. And
what are you doing down there? What are you doing? You hanging out with Sissy? Don't squish him.
I won't.
He's gonna get you.
so I just kind of wanted to do a wrap-up update for this week's vlog. It's been a hard week. We ended up having to put Argo down. He was not progressing. He got a little better, and then he got a lot worse. So yesterday we ended up day before yesterday, we ended up having to put him down. We also found out that morning that my husband's great aunt, passed away. So we're not having a great week. But I just keep chugging through it. And just keep looking at my kids and knowing that something's okay, at least. I will insert a couple clips of my son being a goofball this week into the vlog. So I hope you ghouls had a better week than I did.